How's it, guys? You just wanted to have a bit of a rundown about the ketogenic diet, so I'll just let you know. The good things are the energy. Energy's unbelievable. Unlike sugar, instead of going up and down all day long, highs and lows of when you eat and your insulin spiking, you've just got constant energy at about 80%, 85%, as opposed to getting 100% and then dropping back to 50% all the time. The focus is unreal. Once you get into ketosis, the the um, the focus you possess is unreal. You can nut things out that you never could, and do things that you figure stuff out you didn't think you could. It actually found that it actually costs less because you're not buying processed shit all the time from the supermarket, chippies, biscuits, and crap like that. Even though veggies are expensive, you can grow your own, so it isn't that expensive. And I eat a lot of my own home kill and wild meat, so we're pretty lucky there. It's actually really less expensive to live, and I don't buy all the other stuff that goes, all the keto snacks. Now, there's something to stay away from because once you do some reading into it, they're rubbish anyway. Other thing is food, the taste of food, unbelievable, especially if you fast with it. By the time you get to have your meal, depending if you go 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day, but it's unreal. Like you appreciate the taste of stuff so much more, and you actually eat less, even though it's only having 1 or 2 meals a day. You actually eat less food in total for the day. The depression, that was unreal. It was like somebody flicked a switch on for me. I totally got away. I was in a dark place for a long time, and I didn't know how I was going to cope. But after getting on the diet, just the lack of sugar somehow changed the, I don't know, chemical makeup of my brain. I don't know how it works or why it works, but I basically don't really get depressed like I used to. I used to have depression every bloody day, and the black dog was always there. Now I'm bugger all, once a month maybe, but I tend to not get depressed. I tend to think more to myself, I can fix this. What's wrong? Why is it wrong? Talk to the wife, talk to my son, tell him what's going on and why I'm not happy, and it goes away. Anxiety, it's cut right back. I get a little bit in real high stress situations now. I will get anxiety and I get a bit of let out by being a bit manic, a little bit ranty, but it's way less than it used to be. And the actual clarity of your mind's just unbelievable. You think about things and think about things you can just suss out, like I was saying, you work out stuff you never thought you could. And the other thing I find is a procrastination. It's gone big time. So the bad side of it is you can't eat sugar, and you do miss it, and you do crave for it for a start. But after a while, the cravings go away. Another bad thing is if you've got to travel, you've got to find food to eat. Well, the best thing I've found is to go to the supermarket, and I'll buy a block of blue cheese or something, or find something in the meat department that's just like corned beef or something that hasn't got much sugar in it, stuff like that. You do find that in the beginning, because I did the MCT oil and things like that to help kickstart ketosis, I did have stomach issues. Your body's changing completely from eating sugar and that to having, and carbohydrates, to having basically protein and fat. And you have the odd situation, you get the shits and that, but it doesn't last long and it goes away pretty quick, especially when you're fasting. And people's attitude, you tell them what you're doing, and they think you're crazy. Why are you doing that? Fat's bad for you, it's going to kill you, and all the rest of it. Well, I'm still here, and I've lost 22 kilos, which is probably one of the cons. It's a big thing. It's completely changed me, mate. Energy in that too. And changing your own mindset, it's a bit of a hard one, because we were always taught, you cut the fat off everything and you don't eat that. No, if you're hungry, have some bread, or eat fruit, things like that. I really miss fruit. That's not a bad thing. I miss not having fruit and things like that. But you can have watermelon, a little bit of watermelon, and strawberries, and a few berries you can have, but you can't overindulge in anything. That's probably the biggest thing you learn, is that a lot of the stuff you can't have a lot of. You just get a little bit in the palm of your hand, and that's all you're allowed. That's how I work it. And I don't actually map my macros or all the rest of all that stuff. I just do it by what I'm pretty sure I stay under 50 grams of carbs a day, and most days probably under 20 grams a day. So I work on that theory. Yeah, the mindset about foods, it's quite interesting. But once you change and once you actually get into it, it's actually a bit of a the downside is you feel like you're depriving yourself a bit of food, but it's not. You're not depriving yourself anything. So yeah, it's all good, man.